Well, the 49th Central California Lions All-Star Football Game takes center stage next Saturday night. And joining us here in the studio, and man, are we delighted to have these special guests in here. We have 4 All-Stars joining us who will be playing in that game next Saturday night. Let me introduce them to you guys. We're going to start off with the North over here to my left, and representing the North out of St. Mary's High School, Omari Hall. And right next to him, out of Lincoln High School in Stockton, the one and only Terrence Hampton. All right. Now we got to go who's representing the South. And they're actually both repping Downey High School as well in Modesto. None other than Carson Lamb, the QB. And right next to Carson, Daly Holmes is joining us. Gentlemen, thank you all so very much for spending your Sunday evening with us.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, you guys get one final high school football game before your high school career comes to an end. And it's not just any football game. This is an all-star game, which means you have to be selected to participate in this. How exciting is this honor for you, and how are you looking to go out?
With a bang. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Yeah, it's a thrill. It's a thrill.
Awesome. Now, take me through the selection process. When you guys all found out that you would be playing in this game, what was your reaction to that?
I was excited.
Yeah, got a text from the coach and kind of got excited and told my parents, and it was good.
Play one last time.
Now, you guys have a week to prepare for this, right? But I was talking to you guys before, and you guys are staying in football shape, but walk me through what this next week is going to look like on the North side. What are the North practices looking like, and how bad does the North want to beat the South over here?
Real bad, man.
Really bad. Our coach actually gave us, before the practice, he gave us a little speech, and he told us that we haven't beat the South in, I think he said, since 2012. So we really want this bad, like really bad. Yeah, I'm really excited. I love to play and I love to compete. So this is great. This is a great opportunity.
The thing that I find interesting is even though it's North versus South, there's still other teammates that you guys have on the North and other teammates that you guys have on the South that you may be bitter rivals with throughout league play and all that other stuff. So how is it now, like literally Lincoln and St. Mary's, huge rivalry. You guys are on the same team. So how is it like trying to put away those rivalries to play with one another this time? How has that been?
I think it's cool because it's like we're all trying to get each other better. So it's like if we're all like top of the dogs and we've been competing during the season, like we come back and like we can really see who's like that. Like we're going against each other every single day for these next 5 days. Gotta really solidify it. It's really cool though. Like it.
Now, we actually have something pretty special here because you guys are opponents coming up next week, but these two are going to be college teammates. You're going to be catching his passes coming up. So, I mean, how excited are you to be at each other's throats here, but soon to be working together and getting to know each other on the football field?
I'm real excited. He had crazy stats last season, and I can't wait for him to be my quarterback,
It'll be fun. Looking forward to it.
Have you watched his tape? You know where to get him the ball already?
Yep.
He said he had crazy stats. Carson's being humble up here. He threw for 43 touchdowns, only compared to 5 interceptions, over 3,500 yards through the air, right?
Yeah.
That's a darn good QBR right there, if you're asking me.
Yeah, I want to go out there. I mean, all the coaches said I've been too small, so I want to go out there and prove a point.
There you go. I like that chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
You show them who's too small to do whatever.
Exactly.
And then we have our DB over here in Daly. It's funny because you have 2 receivers over here, which means you're likely going to be guarding one or both of these guys come next weekend.
Yep.
Do you do any trash talking when you're a DB out there?
It gets to a point sometimes. Sometimes I can get embarrassed, and then sometimes I can get them. So I kind of just wait for my moment and then take the opportunity.
I want to throw this open to all 4 of you and kind of go one at a time, starting over here. Playing in the Sac Joaquin section, the talent in this region is incredible. Kevin and I have the opportunity to be able to cover it. It just gets better every single year. It's insane to watch the 4 of you do what you do amongst your peers. Now that you can kind of look back on it, right? It's over. You can reflect on your career as football players in the Sac Joaquin section. Could each of you just share what the journey has been like as an athlete playing this high-quality football at the high school level?
For me, starting out freshman year was my first year of tackle football. I never played any Pop Warner, so it was a big step for me, kind of playing there. Played sophomore as JV, and then varsity my junior year. it's a fun game, dude. When you start playing, especially when you're on defense, you're hitting people. It's that adrenaline that goes through you. It's crazy. And the good players we have around here it's pretty fun.
When you think of like my high school football career, this is what comes to mind. Does anybody have any moments or memories like that?
I'd say mine was, I think it was the year I transferred from Western Ranch. I had to sit out 5 games, and the game I came back was De La Salle. And
Man.
it was crazy because they were all hyping it up like, oh, De La Salle's this big team, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, I came in there, I'm not really, I didn't know De La Salle like that. So I came in there, I was working, I was trying to start, earning my starting position. And then one of our older DBs got hurt, so I had to start the whole game against De La Salle, and that's the game we ended up winning.
Wow.
So it was thrilling to see like how much time and effort we put in as a team, and the outcome of beating De La, it was big for us. Everybody in Stockton was all happy, excited, just like, dang, you guys beat De La.
Question I want to ask, obviously today is Father's Day, and what have your fathers meant to you guys just to be where you're at right now?
Biggest role model for sure. It was my T-ball coach for baseball, and kind of he pushed that aside and then just sat in the stands and supported me throughout everything. So it was just my big support in the stands.
Yeah, same for me. He's been there since day one, literally, and he's always been there by my side, supporting me through everything, through the ups and downs, and always been there telling me we're getting through it. So yeah.
Love that. Tough love there. What about you guys? Well, we know your dad was hard on you, probably as a coach and all.
Definitely, but he's still my biggest supporter. He showed me what true agape is, unconditional, godly love, and that means a lot to me. And he's a great man, great father, great blessing. It's all love.
Amen to that. All right, now, one of the final things I guess I kind of had for you. I know, Amari, you referenced earlier, and it was really cool, the stat about the last time that the North was able to beat, and how long it's been. It's been a bit of a drought.
Yeah.
Right now, if you just had to make a prediction on what the score is going to be on Saturday night.
We got to get out of the way.
Ooh, that's tough.
Careful, it's only on TV, so.
I know, right?
I mean, every DB is going to say they're not going to get scored on. Me personally, I don't plan on it, but I mean, if you want to throw the ball my way.
You hear that, Carson? He's challenging you to throw it his way.
I can't make a prediction, I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I just want to play.
Good football game.
Yeah.
There you go. That's good.
Close game for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be a close game. High scoring, close game for sure.
Okay. And honestly, if you have the opportunity to come out and watch it, it is an all-star game, but it's not the same level as like a Pro Bowl game that you watch on TV or playing flag football. These men go at it, right?
Yep.
And it's a really, really fun, really entertaining football game. Helps us kill the time too, right? Because we're all waiting for football season to come back. So
Exactly.
let's kill the time with one more game.
Exactly. With that being said, too, you can kill the time. It is Saturday night at Tracy. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Definitely come out and support these young men up here and all the other incredible student athletes that will be playing. Once again, thank you guys so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. Good luck Saturday night.
Thank you.